Welcome to Twisted Talk. We haven't been with you in a while, so we're going to cover a lot of. Do we want to start over?
Yeah, hey, this is the point of the movie where you turn your phones off.
Silence your ringers. I'm getting text messages too, but mine's on silent. All right.
So what's going on? Coach Mitchell.
Coach Chad here for the first time in a while. Very excited to be shooting Twisted Talk again. Glad to be here.
I'm just in shock the summer's already over.
Oh my gosh, this is wild.
For me, when you get to 4th of July, you see the fireworks, basically that tells me summer's done at that point.
We're on the down slope. Kids are actually preparing for back to school. And I understand that, stores put out that back to school crap before they're even out of school in the first place. But we're actually getting people to prepare to go back to school. Summer is really almost over.
And I think that, as a gym, in both locations, we're doing the same, right? So we're getting ready on what things go down when we get back to school,
Absolutely. That's when the schedule changes things.
The downhill.
Yeah.
Sunday practices come back in.
That's right. They're coming up in about a week?
Man.
We're next Sundays firing up Sunday practices. This is wild. Wow. It's really starting to set in as we're talking about this right now. Summer is actually over. I work for the USSF, you know that, and our regional meetings, or regional conventions, as they call them now, are back to back to back to back. And they always say when you get in the middle of them, you don't realize that summer's going to be over by the time it's done.
It's over.
And we're there.
It's over.
We are there.
Well, look, let's talk about the exciting things that we have upcoming, right?
Yep.
What are we? We'll get to what we're doing now and what we've been doing over the past. We probably filmed the first week of practice, so it's been a solid 6 weeks, 7 weeks maybe.
Absolutely.
So we got a lot of great things to talk about in a short amount of time. So bear with us here.
Number one's got to be the tumble camps that we're doing in both locations right now.
Okay.
Got a lot of heat, got a lot of ground rolling. These kids are coming in for day camps. We've got, little 2 and 3 hour sessions that they can come in for, and then we've got week longs. The week long ones are filling up in both locations. I think we've got Becky Gonzalez in Sterling working them. Chase Hartman and Benito. I saw we're working some. I haven't been here for all of them, but I saw that they were working some of them, and the kids looked like they were having a good time. Packed house. Definitely a packed house. A lot of kids.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they were having a good time. Learning to tumble, learning to bond. They were playing some games. I saw them playing a game. It was Build the Machine, I think is what it's called. And literally they build stunts, they do things, and you have to guess what the machine is that they're building. One built a toaster. Yeah. Like they built it, like they did a show and go in the back whenever the person pulled down and it was a toaster, and it was good stuff. Like I was watching for like 5 minutes, I was like, I'm really entertained by the fact that we told these kids to build a machine. Somebody built a gumball machine. Like you put the quarter in, they pick somebody up, they put something in. I don't know if it was a hula hoop or what it was, and literally somebody came rolling out the side like a gumball.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Yeah, it was like the creativity of kids that just get thrown together at a camp. They had a great time though. It was a lot of fun.
Look, but some of the best things out there that happen in cheerleading, whether it's stunts or a pyramid transition, come from accidents.
Absolutely.
Right? We went to do this, but all of a sudden developed and it looks like this, and then, hey, here we are.
Yeah, funny enough, you and I were working last night with it was our senior team. Thunder, working with Thunder, and created a stunt transition that was entirely an accident. And it was like, wait a second. Both of us looked at each other and said, wait, can't we use that? Right now, can't we use that?
Dude, we had anteaters, we had aardvarks. We
were calling it everything.
We were just rolling with it. It works.
It did. And we actually posted it on the staff page and got a lot of good responses from it.
It was great.
Speaking of creativity, we've got a whole creative team that is actually doing nothing, but our camps are coming up soon, and our creative team is working diligently because our practices have now gone from June, where it was get the teams together, make sure they're at the levels, make sure they're doing technique. Now we're starting our creative elements, our elite level appropriate elements, and starting to marry those things together. We've got an entire creative team that meets weekly with the coaches from each team with ideas. They're reviewing videos, they're throwing out ideas, we're posting it on the Facebook page, and at every level and everywhere we go, this creative team is creating stunt sequences and pyramid sequences to get ready for our camps that are coming up the end of August, right?
I mean, a couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple
We're
of weeks away. I think Sterling's is on the 19th and 20th, and Hanover's is on the 26th and 27th of August. And we are literally going to have it's super camp. It's super camp. All the teams are here. Creative stunts, creative pyramids, super camp. We've got some fun stuff planned for them too. Have I told you about this yet? Have you heard about this?
A little bit. Break it down.
I think that we're going to do some colors, like the little color bags. I think maybe explode the color bags. Like at the end of the camp, let everybody wear like a white T-shirt or something like that, and explode the color bags and come home with like a color run, like a 5K color run.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
I think that was an idea that was thrown out. There was a lip sync battle idea thrown out.
I'm going to throw something out there, and I think it's still going to be warm enough. I don't know if the last time you've been a part of a water balloon fight, but let's talk about these things that they have right now. You actually screw it into the end of the hose. Have you seen this? You know what I'm talking about?
I think I
So you screw it into the end of the hose. So like for me, I remember as a kid, water balloon fight, you're going to the sink, you got like the grenade looking balloon that you put up there. And just like the process.
The grenade one is the funny
you know
part
what I
to
mean?
me.
So like if you have 10 of those, you were good. But this contraption you put on, first like $5 a piece, you screw it on, it fills up 50 balloons, and then you give it like a little kick, and it pulls off and all the balloons are tied right away. So like you literally can load yourself
I want
up.
to meet the guy that made that.
Man,
is what I want to
come
do.
on, man. That's
Can
what I
we get
figured
that
out.
guy on the show? Because that is an innovative idea right there.
You know what? This is gonna be some fun. Might have to have a little staff versus team. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
little
oh
something.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. But
Yeah.
we won't tell the teams. We'll tell them they've got to fill theirs up one at a time.
So-
The staff will fill ours up buckets at a time.
All right, so let's go back. So we're coming out of training, cleaning, setting the bar for where we want to be. Right in June, we did all of that. We got into July, enjoyed the 4th, had fun with the fireworks,
Absolutely.
realizing that things are on the way. You know, the summer is ending.
Yes, absolutely.
We did a little reevaluation. And
Yep.
we just looked at everything that we did at the end of the May and the beginning of June.
Yes.
And now, 4 weeks later, hey, did we get it right? Do we feel like we've set these teams up in the divisions that we're in, with the people on the team, coaches on the team, and moving forward, are we going to have success? And I know from everything that we're doing as a staff,
Absolutely.
you know,
The behind the scenes meetings and the discussions and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's very in depth. It's not just let's reevaluate and just shuffle the cards and see what we get. It's really a strategic process. This is chess. This is not checkers. Definitely a chess move. And I think that we're getting it right. I don't know. In my opinion, we're getting it right.
I think we've done things like this before, but I think we did it on small scale. If we could turn around where we are right now in the conference room, really the war room, if you will.
Absolutely.
We have poster board just all over the place.
Yep. Oh, pasted to
of
the
what
wall.
we're
Yeah, I'm
doing.
looking at it too. It's big yellow poster and it's written all over. I'm gonna grab one down. We're gonna show you what we're talking about here.
So, like, and this is nothing, right? But it's just a little prep. It's making sure that, the stuff that we have, boom, schedules, who's coming in,
Super
guest
camps,
coaches.
what dates we got going, who's working where, and this stuff is all over the place back here.
You would think that we are at some point a multi-billion-dollar operation with what we're doing. We're not quite at FedEx yet, but we have some processes.
We're not gonna have a football field named after us here next year. FedEx Field. We're not gonna.
You know what I mean?
Twister Field.
Now, hey.
They're renaming the Ravens Stadium. Apparently, M&T Bank's not as good. Maybe we should just get. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Are they
kidding.
really
That's
doing
a
that?
joke. No,
Oh, yeah, okay.
no, that was
Okay,
completely
wow,
made
no,
up.
that's-
Please do not retweet this saying they're going to rename M&T Bank.
That's a
Stadium.
joke. You don't have the insider track.
No, I do not.
And you know what's really cool
I
this
just
year?
want it to be Twister Stadium.
There you go. We actually have, and I've had the pleasure of coaching with him, one of the Ravens coaches on staff here, and he coaches some of our teams.
Will
And
Stokes Murray. Yeah, great guy. Great guy. Love working with him.
we have the Ravens coming in training.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe they just switched to Tuesdays.
The
now.
Ravens
So
cheerleaders.
They're in tonight.
Let's roll.
Yeah.
Tonight. So what's awesome about that is it is a professional team, but they're really like a trendsetter. Sorry, we're getting off topic from Twisters here, just going somewhere else. They carry what? It feels like 50 guys.
Oh gosh, it's a massive amount of people.
It-
They
it-
take up 2 of our floors by themselves every time they're in here.
What it reminds me of is back, we'll say like 12, 13 years ago when you had open teams, where you would have 70 people on an open team, and you have like 9
Unlimited
2-2-1s all going up, and that's kind of like all these pyramids going up. Like, oh god, you know what I mean?
How'd they get that many people on the floor at once?
I'll tell you what, man. You want to talk about athletic ability? Coach Will and the other coaches on the team, they have those kids, and when I say kids, adults,
Right. I mean,
professional cheerleaders.
Professionals.
Man, they book it.
Yep.
They're running outside. They're coming into practice, knocking it out.
Yep.
What's great about it is our cheerleaders that are coming into the program immediately look up to a professional cheerleader. Right?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that's a Ravens cheerleader.
That's a Ravens cheerleader. Look
Right,
how hard
so-
they're training. Look how hard they're working. It's
Exactly.
driving the kids in the
Exactly.
Twisters program to work harder every day, all day. And it's one of the great things that having the Ravens in here benefits being a Twister.
All right, let's sidestep. Let's get back to what we're
Absolutely.
doing now. So the gym has been packed doing a lot of things. I think one really great thing that we started doing, and the attendance, and not even attendance, just people wanting to be here and working on their skills. We're talking about open gym for high schools.
Oh, absolutely.
So
doing
doing
it in both locations.
Both locations.
Absolutely.
And I, the first day I forgot I was coming in, and I walked in, and it was 50 kids that aren't in our program, are not cheering for us, but know that tryouts are coming up, hence summer is ending.
Yes.
And they want
Yep.
to fine tune their skills. And even right now when I walk in, we got 40 kids out there.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's great to see all the local cheerleaders taking advantage of what we're doing here with Open Gym.
With quality coaches, working with quality coaches. I mean, I've
Quality-
got them out there. They're getting work.
Right, no,
out
exactly.
there. Yeah.
So this is a more. It's not a structured class, but it is an instructional open gym.
Absolutely,
So if you have a back handspring, you come work on it. So it's both locations, okay? Sterling and Hanover, 2 to 3 every day. We have instruction there for you. So come out, work your skills.
Absolutely.
It might be the best
I think-
high value thing that we have here.
Oh, absolutely.
Was it
bang
five?
for your buck?
$5?
Yeah, I think it's like $5 to come in.
Boom, come knock it out.
Knock it out. Get some extra reps in before tryouts. Pay attention to the social medias because we have the Instagram and Twitter for up here, the Maryland Twisters, or the MD Twisters, sorry. And then in Sterling, they've got Twisters VA. So pay attention to those. That'll show you the days that they're happening in every location. We have one going on almost every day. If you just keep your eye out to those social media markets, it will let you know. Come in, work before your high school tryout, get ready to rock and roll, kill it at your high school tryouts, and we're proud of all of you.
All right. So what else? Next 3 months, we got a couple of things that we're looking forward to. We're coming out of our
Absolutely.
summer training, our summer building. Now we're getting into. What is it? Today's July something.
Yeah.
So it's the
Late in
7th
July,
month. We
20
got
something.
12. We're inside 6 months to showcase.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if
Because that's early December, right?
If your knees don't start knocking right now, I mean, it's just like
Coaches that are watching this, get ready. I know Carla Hill herself is already ready to go for showcase. She's already on the showcase path. Some of it call it a war path. It is what is coming up. It's the first major Twisters event we've got in the winter. Major Twisters event. Soon after that, we're competing. I mean, it's not long after our showcase that we're rolling. That's what I love about the All-Star season. It's like you get this much of a breath, and you're rocking and rolling again. I love the All-Star season.
if you can't drink from a fire hose, man, it's going to be something. So what we did the open gym. You know what, dads?
Oh my gosh, this program is going to be awesome. Super
Dads.
excited. All you dads, pay attention to this.
We are so pumped up, right? I am pumped up. I don't have any kids in the program, but we understand the impact that it makes for our cheerleaders, parents, father, guardians to be there, right, and be a part of it. We're just going to give you a preview. You're not going to have any details. They're going to be coming. But we have something called a Dot Club.
That's right.
The Dot Club is starting.
DOT, baby. That's the preview. Let's just hit the brakes. Let's let them focus on that. Okay.
So we got a lot of great things going on in both locations. Let's highlight some things that we're doing in each location.
In each location, okay. First things first is the coaches conference we're doing in Virginia.
So what's that about?
First time coaches conference, you're going to have all the high school. It's a high school coaches conference. The high school coaches can come in, learn from Ravens coach Will Stokes, world champion level coaches, the owner herself, Tara Kane, just all kinds of people offering a wealth of knowledge to all the Virginia high school coaches. Come on in, sign up for it, stay posted to our social media. Twisters VA will have it posted numerous times for dates, times, location, all the information you need at Twisters VA. Excuse me, I got choked there. At Twisters VA. The other thing that's happening in Sterling is we've got a Hanover coach that's one of the best, I'd say, body position, flexibility, just all around great guys. Kenny Gillis is offering a stretching class in Virginia. Yes, this guy is hands down. I got to give him credit where credit's due. He can change your athlete from beginner, intermediate, decent body positions to, oh my gosh, did you see that girl's needle? Did you see that girl's overstretch, bow and arrow? Did you see those girls' jumps? Did you see his flexibility class is something you need to check out. That's also another thing that's happening in Sterling. I hear you've got something with Coach Eric going on in Hanover.
You know what? We're just answering the call. That's what, Coach Eric and myself are doing. We had a request, hey, can we do a tumble camp, something, a couple hours, 3-4 hours during the day. Eric and I, we put a little something together, so please check out the website, sign up for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe Eric and Mitchell came to me. I created it. It's on iClass Pro. It's under the camp section, and I think I actually named it Come Tumble About with Coach Eric and Mitchell. You'll see it on there. It actually says Coach Mitchell and Eric on it. Sign up for it today. Get it before the spots fill up because it's limited availability.
I mean, it should just have been named Tumble with the Coolest Dudes in the world.
The coolest coaches in the world, but then I wouldn't have been there. But that's the problem.
Yeah,
you can't sell it as the coolest dudes in the world, and I'm not there.
I got you. I got you. All right, so let's first. I do want to give a shout out to all of the kids, parents, and everyone that has been doing all of the conditioning that we're asking you to do outside of the gym. You're posting that on your team pages. We give you props. We know it's hot. The running, the stretching, the flyers. We've been running a gym-wide contest, pushing the flexibility. The amount of flyers that are coming in before practice to work on it, making sure that we look uniform across the board.
Absolutely.
And that's not just happening at our level 1 teams. It's 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm feeling that across the board in stunning and tumbling. In as one of the directors, we have meetings. You're sitting in on some of these meetings. It's staff meeting after meeting after meeting. Uniformity across the Twisters board is what we're looking for. And I would put money, says the person who ends up winning that flyer flexibility has done something with Coach Kenny Gillis. I hate to give him props again. I know we're past that. His stretching class in Sterling. But I'm telling you, the guy does amazing things with athletes. Get signed up for that class. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take you off topic there. But Kenny Gillis, man, he can change your life in the terms of cheerleading, flexibility, and everything in general.
That's it. All right, so let's talk about what is happening. We're getting into the fun part of the routine, of the year for a team as an all-star year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're getting. We have our super camps coming up. So stunt choreography, pyramid choreography.
Absolutely.
Right. Marrying that together, really getting in. The group solidifying all the right things. Right.
Right.
And then we're talking about routine choreography, and we have some of the top choreographers, numerous nominations and award-winning at every level of the cheerleading world, from high school, Pop Warner, Pee Wee, All-Star, World Championships. It really is awesome to see these guys and gals come in
and put in work. It's work. Coming in and watching them take a team that's raw. It's raw clay. It's like watching an artist work. Raw clay, blank canvas, whatever you want to talk about. They take it and turn it into a masterpiece, and you're right. It's exactly. Speaking of a masterpiece, I'll tell you the other part of the routine that gets me hyped, that we're going to do a segment on later in the year, is the music. We got music producers, top-ranked music producers coming in to do teams from all the way down to the Tinies, all the way up to the World's teams. And I think at some point this year we're going to bring in, is it True? Is it Coach True? We're going to bring in Coach True, and we're going to do a little something called Beat Coach True. And you and Coach True are going to sit down. Whoever we decide, I'm voting for this guy. But whoever we decide are going to sit down. We're going to play some music. First one to name it gets the point. We're going to have a little prize associated with it, maybe a gift card, maybe something. But definitely the bragging rights, because that's the person that we want to have in our inaugural Twisted Talk
It's
music.
like Twisted Shazam.
Yeah, it's exactly
Right?
what it's
I mean,
like. Yeah, it's exactly what it's like. It's because Shazam's not going to recognize Twister's music, but I guarantee Coach True will. And so you better be on top of your game. And I still think it should be you. But if there's somebody out there,
Hold on. I mean, are we going to tell them now about the contest?
yeah, absolutely.
Here's what we're going to do. Most retweets, likes, impressions. We're going to have a Twisted Shazam. And you're going to battle our in-house Twisted Yoda.
That's exactly
Okay?
it.
Someone that when we say music, boom, we know exactly what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
What, gloves, jackets, rings, whatever. Hey, that'd be great. Let's go. It's good. So be on the lookout for that.
That's coming up in the future. Got something going on. We're going to do a little contest. We might put something out, a little bit of content. May do the first episode, let you retweet it, get the most likes on it. Put this guy against Coach True. Then the next contestant to go against Coach True would be the person who gets the most retweets, likes, impressions, whatever it is that you may have. You send us your screenshot, we'll send you the email. Keep your eye out for that. Something fun, something creative. That's what we're all about here at Twisted Talk, is being creative and innovative.
It's funny, right? So Twisters has always had a huge following. And there's actually a guy that he adopted, and he's not associated with our program. He's just always been a super duper fan.
Right.
Above and beyond.
Absolutely.
So much so that I only know him as Twister's blank team name and then Jason. So what we might be looking for here is a super fan. Someone like F5 Jason.
Yeah.
Who F5 Jason has been F5 Jason. I mean, I think Seinfeld was still being on TV, right? F5 Jason, So
F5 Jason, hit us up in the comments if you see this. We are looking for the super fan to battle Coach True in the second episode of Twisted Shazam. So we're looking for something, hit us up in the comments.
It's going to be great. Look, I hear the music starting to go out in the gym, so I think we need to get to the floor. Thanks for watching today.
Thank you guys for being a part of it. It's been a lot of fun.
I promise you, we definitely hear you, and we actually thank you that you have reached out and requested more episodes. What's going on? It's really great. What we're trying to do is hit our Twister customer base and people that are in the program, but we also want to shed light onto some cheerleading overall.
Absolutely.
And hear a little bit back and forth between you and I.
Absolutely. Of course they want to hear us back and forth. Our first episode started about us talking about dinner. And it was I got more comments about our dinner than I got about the whole episode. It was awesome. It was a good time. I'm excited to see where Twisted Talk goes. I'm glad I'm here with this guy. It's a lot of fun. We will see you guys at the next episode.
Coach Mitchell, Coach Chad, we out.
We're out.
Now hit him twice. Twister taking over the world.